Hello BookTube! My name is Elizabeth and welcome back to the Owl Read. Today is Vlogmas Day 2 and I'm going to give you my December TBR. I have a packed December TBR because all of you have been voting like crazy for the Young Adult BookTube Awards. If you guys are not familiar, I am hosting and organizing the Young Adult BookTube Awards. There are like 20 judges for a whole bunch of different categories and you guys get to vote your favorite books of 2016 in the Young Adult genre. If you guys would like some more information, I will link all of the links in the description below where you can vote for your favorite books, which books are eligible. Basically, as long as it's published in 2016 and it's a young adult book, it is eligible. And there are 10 different giveaways that you can enter in as well. So go check it out. There's only 1 month left to vote. So I would vote as fast as you can because the month of December is going to go by before you know it. All right, let's go ahead and get on with the TBR. My number 1 priority is to finally get to Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom. Right now I'm reading Heartless, so this needs to get finished. Like, I'm probably going to, like, marathon these right after I get done with Heartless. I have been dying to read these books for months, ever since Six of Crows came out, which is over a year ago, and I just need to hurry up and do it. I need to read it and get it over with because I love the Grisha series, and I really think I'm going to like this one as well. Plus, they're just gorgeous, and they're dying to be read on my shelves. They're like, Elizabeth, read me, read me. And I'm like, okay, I will, I swear. In December, it's gonna happen. Then I want to read The Infinite Sea and The Last Star by Rick Yancey. I read The Fifth Wave last month, and I actually really enjoyed it. It's probably my only alien book that I've ever really enjoyed. Plus, The Last Star has a bunch of votes for the Young Adult BookTube Awards, so I need to get finished with this series. I'm super excited to see where it ends up. This first one really ended on a cliffhanger, so I'm dying to know. Also, there's a lot of, like, not controversy, I was going to say controversy, but there's a lot of, like, mixed feelings about The Infinite Sea. A lot of people on BookTube were really disappointed in it last year when it came out, so I am kind of nervous to read that one, and then a lot of people really loved the third one, so I guess we'll see how I feel about it. Starflight by Melissa Landers was on my TBR to read over the Thanksgiving holiday, and it didn't happen because I fail at life. But this is probably like my next biggest priority after I read Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom. This needs to happen too. The TBRs, I fail, but all of these books need to get read in December so that I can prepare for the Young Adult BookTube Awards and all of the other popular books you guys are voting on. I have a couple of contemporaries on my TBR that I'm not excited about, but they are The Unexpected Everything by Morgan Matson and P.S. I Like You by Casey West. Y'all know that me and Contemporary have, like, a hate-hate relationship. I am just not a fan of Contemporary, but Contemporary is one of the categories in the Young Adult BookTube Awards, and so I want to give them a fair shot. I gotta at least try to read them. So I'm not excited about reading either of these, but they definitely need to happen. Let me know what you guys think of either of these. I'm really, like, P.S. I Like You is short and sweet, and I'm cool with that, but The Unexpected Everything is so big, and I'm just like, oh, I don't want to be reading this for an entire week. It's like almost 500 pages. Like, this is crazy, you guys. The Rose and the Dagger by Renee Ahdieh. I desperately want to read. I read The Wrath and the Dawn a couple of months ago, and it was fan-freaking-tastic. I loved it. What's better about this series is that it's actually a duology. It's only 2 books, which I'm just obsessed with duologies. I like more story of a series, but I don't like 7 books either, so this is just like perfect. A duology is like the perfect length of a series, and I'm like obsessed with them. Also, this is like Deckled Edges, and I love it, and I just am really excited to read this and find out what is going on with Shahrazad, I think is her name, right? Khalid and Shahrazad, yes, are like the love interest in this series, and I just love it so much. Also, those end pages though, and this is just, these books are just gorgeous. I love them so much. I obviously did not get my fill of mystery thrillers in the October Halloween season, so I have 3 on the list to read. The first one is With Malice by Eileen Cook, and this one is about a girl who goes on vacation to Italy for like her school, and she wakes up and she's in the hospital and she doesn't remember anything that happened to her, but her best friend is dead and the police think that she did it by this like mysterious car accident. It looks really good. I'm super excited about this. I read a snippet of it before it came out like way early in the year because this came out in June, and it was really good, and I really want to know like what happened. It's like a crime thriller, and I'm really excited. I want to find out who done it. A Study in Charlotte is a Sherlock Holmes reimagining type thing. It's Charlotte is the great-granddaughter of Sherlock Holmes apparently, and there's, I guess, a mystery that needs to be solved at her boarding school. And Stalking Jack the Ripper is about a girl who kind of gets mixed up in the Jack the Ripper case in London in the 1800s. Our main character is apprenticing for the forensic scientist guy who is kind of investigating the Jack the Ripper case, and this looks amazing, and I've heard nothing but good things. And last but not least, I need to catch up with everybody else and read Airfire and Queen of Shadows by Sarah J. Maas. I need to read both of these so that I can read The Empire of Storms, which I'm loving the series right now. Just the books are so long and I'm so behind that I just don't have a chance to read them as quickly as I really want to, but they are definitely high priority for December. These are just so gorgeous. I love these books like to death, and I like that I have the paperbacks for some reason for this series, because the hardcovers are just too big and bulky. The paperbacks for me are perfect, and I really can't wait. If you guys aren't familiar with this series, well, I mean, you should be. Everyone else on BookTube is, but no, seriously, this is about a girl who is training to be the king's assassin in the first book, and then I obviously can't give you more information about the rest of the books in the series because then, of course, it would be spoilers, but this is a great series for fantasy lovers. If you haven't read this, I highly recommend it. You're missing out if you haven't read this series. I really enjoy it. Alright guys, thank you so much for coming to my December TBR. I am like swamped with reading this month and it is insane, but hopefully I can get to all of these. Let me know in the comments below what you guys are hoping to read before the end of the year. Make sure to check out my description for all of my links and social media and where else on the internet you can talk to me about books. If you want to see my most recent video, click right there. If you'd like to subscribe, click right there. It would really help me out. I'd appreciate it. You guys would be like my bestest friends, and I will see you guys tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 3.